Now it's working. Perfect.
Is that better?
Amazing.
Yeah, still have a little bit of echo, but no worries.
we can
do with that. No problem.
Good. We were just saying we can see, is it Steve Jobs behind you on your wall?
Exactly. The legendary Steve Jobs.
Very cool. Very cool. I can't see the other one.
It's Gareth Bale.
Gareth Bale. Insane.
Big inspiration.
Two of the
Big
greats.
inspiration.
To the greats, yeah.
Two of the absolute greats up there.
Adil, thank you for joining us. It's an absolute privilege to have you. Like I've been following you on LinkedIn. Absolutely love what you're building. Why don't you just give us a quick intro to yourself, Anomalie Space?
Yes. One, thank you for hosting me. Like, it's a big pleasure also. And then about Anomalie Space. So it's basically our goal is to bring like SF vibes to Europe and to level up the ambition. And our dream is to build something like Google X. I don't know if you've heard about it or not. It's like their moonshot factory. And that's how Waymo started. We want to bring the same thing in Europe right now. And how to make that possible, it starts with culture, with the ambition, and with the resources. And if we unlock all that to founders, they will work on such crazy ideas and would love to make that happen. For me, like what annoys me the most is like when I see Europe and I see that there is, for example, La Tour Eiffel, there is the bridges in London, there is all the Viking ships in Sweden and Norway, there is internet started in CERN, I think it's in Switzerland. And I'm like, what happened in between? Why did we lost all this kind of ambition and making big things happen? And we still have talent, we still have the same people, just something is wrong. So I'm like, okay, let's solve that. And it starts by the culture, the ambition behind. And this is like what we're trying to solve with Anomalie. And to make it simple, so what's Anomalie exactly? It's two things. The first one is a community of many people who want to get into that culture and want to show support every week. And at the same time, we're building an accelerator. And this time it's for people who want to accelerate, to go further. And we offer them attention. I think this is what founders needs the most, like just someone who will take care of you, and we take care of founders. That's our goal with the accelerator.
Amazing. You've been building
That's
this.
basically the idea.
So it's early on, right? You're a few months in.
Exactly. Like we started 1 month ago. So it's still so early. We are still doing so many new things. Like it's so early. It's chaotic for now. But the more time we go, the more we'll be more organized.
And how's it going? How's the launch? How's the first month been?
It's extremely hard and extremely fun. So it's cool.
Yeah, nice, man. No, it's amazing. We've seen that you post a lot about EUAC.
Yes.
And we actually, when we first came up with this idea, we actually wanted to call the show EUAC Live. That was our first. I
think we had. Did we make a Twitter account or no?
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, because that was the kind of the movement that we want to jump onto. But like, as someone who's building in that space, what does EUAC mean to you?
Good question. For me, it means a lot. I feel like, I mean, if we take it from a physical way of seeing stuff, like physics, you have like 3 states of movement. You have like the static way, you have the walking, and you have the running. And I feel like Europe has been static for a long time, or just walking. And from Accelerate, it means like you will run. And this is what the US are doing, China are doing, and many other countries, by the way, who are less marketable for now. And I feel like we should run also. Otherwise, we're going to be outrun by the others. And we should solve that. So for me, like that's, again, like it's a matter, and this question of speed.
Yeah.
Speed of execution, speeds of how people, like everything, like what is the main speed of the progress.
And I think we are seeing that speed increase, especially in places like Paris and Stockholm. The number and the quality of the companies that are coming out of places like Paris and Stockholm is insane. You know, it's not just like Mistral, Photo Room, but there's so many coming out now. Like, what's it like on the ground in Paris? Are you feeling a difference in the ambition and the speed?
to be honest, like I've been into the Parisian space for maybe 5, 6 years, so I'm used to this kind of speed. It's not new. Like we've had many big companies, even at time, like BlaBlaCar, Back Market,
Yeah.
Conto, and many other cool companies. And we've had the French Tech since I think 2013 or even before. So it's not something like new. Same as Station F and all those cool initiatives we already had. So for me, like Paris is not new. What Paris is missing now, I think, is like the second stage of okay, we should go even faster than what we've started doing. And I'm so happy when I see like what's happening in Stockholm and even like in other cool spaces. I've seen some cool initiatives in Lithuania, in Romania, in and even like in Spain, in Italy, in like I've been to Netherlands like last week, and I've seen the ambition and that they're trying to push also. So I feel like something is starting right now, and it's cool.
On that, just to jump in. So you met the Parisian space. I saw a clip, and there's a rumor circulating here in the studio that you and President Macron are working together. I saw, I think it was a clip, maybe it's 2 weeks ago, came up with you and him chatting about anomaly space, and Macron saying, "We will do what we can to help you." Now, I have a few questions on this. First one is that a deep fake? The second one is, I'd love to talk to you about Macron's involvement in the tech space in Europe on a more serious note, because I used to work at Pigment, and he is, I think, one of the most vocal sort of like tech enthusiasts that I've ever seen. It's in like a government position. So yeah, talk to me about that meeting and then his involvement generally in the ecosystem in Paris and France.
Okay, so first thing, that's not a deepfake. I think I will share the first part of the video where I pitch to him like what's anomaly space is all about, and we talk like for maybe 1 minute before he says all that in English. And I will share that like maybe this week, so people can be like, okay, so it's not a deepfake. Secondly, about President Macron, like again, like as I said, like I've been into this space for a long time, and I've seen him been involved in so many like initiatives. Again, like Station F, La French Tech, France Digital, and many other cool initiatives. And he was always like behind that. And I feel like it's important because you cannot like win without some political help. Otherwise, you are dead. Yeah. And for me, like it's cool that we have that. For me, it's not enough. We should even push for further. And like last week, I've met Andreas Klinger from EU Inc. And he's like, yeah, it's so slow. We should go even faster. We should have like one unified way of creating companies around all Europe, which will help so many people. Like, again, like it's a question of speed, and we can be more quick in the way we execute. Why speed matters for me? Because the more we are quick, the more we learn quick, the more we, again, execute fast, and the more we just advance even faster. Like progress is important. If you don't have enough progress, you will die like ancient civilizations. Like we've had Egyptians at the moment, we've had like Mayas, we've had like all those civilizations. For me, like at a moment, and even the history like tell us this, like the more you go from the progress to the static states, the more you just are dying slowly until you are dead at the moment. So for me, like we should fight that back. And how? It's again by bringing everyone to the same space and to the same vision, which again starts by the founders, the funders, and all the investors, the people that fund all this, and the political power, because you cannot like do it by one or another, and you need three of them. Otherwise, it's not possible. And for Macron, so I was happy to meet him during Vivatech, and we know each other from the past. Like we've already spoke to each other sometimes before at Vivatech or in other events. And so it was a time for me to pitch him Anomaly. And he was so happy to see such things happening. And I will keep you in touch if we have any help for him. For now, it's not the case. Yeah. But if we have any help, I will keep you in touch. No worries.
That's insane. And like, I've seen firsthand like the power that he can have for the ecosystem, right? So when I was at Pigment, I think, I can't remember if it was after our Series C or our Series D, but he put a LinkedIn post out congratulating us and tagging us. It's like we've got the French like French president like putting like outbound for the company on his own LinkedIn. Like our inbound channel was absolutely just booming. It was insane because Macron is like CTAing our B2B SaaS.
That's amazing.
Like,
yeah, come on, Keir Starmer. Like, that's what we need.
yeah.
Like,
it was mental. Like I've never seen anything like it. And obviously, that's like gets like 3,000, 4,000 likes. Like everyone sees it. You can use it in your outbound motion. Like any French company that sees it is.
Oh yeah,
on
if
it.
you've got the French president talking about your company, it's just like immediate credentials.
It's just like ultimate
insane.
clout. Like, yeah. That was mad. Another sort of celebrity interaction you had. Is it true that you asked Elon Musk for a hug? Where do you meet all these people, man?
You've done your research well.
I want to go to the events that you're going to.
Yeah, like, what? That's insane. Yeah, what happened with that?
It's true, and it was at Vivatech, like 2023, I think. And the thing that, so to give you a little bit more context, so I've been doing content before around startups, tech in Europe and in France in general at time. And I was like, okay, I was in that like big space where they brought Elon Musk, and I was like, what's the craziest content we can make around that? And then I remembered, I think there is this guy who is right now, I think in the EU Commission, by the way, Phidias, maybe. And he asked Musk for a hug before. And I was like, okay, let's make that. And then I went asking for this. It didn't work out at all. But yeah, it was funny to make. So I was like, okay, why not? But it's not my craziest move. I've done some craziest stuff before. I think like life is all about this, like just make crazy stuff for me.
Well, we have to ask.
Yeah, to tell us, what else have you done?
What's the craziest thing? Or is that not PG for the podcast?
Yeah.
It is
one of the coolest contents I've made ever. You know, what happens usually is that when you are trying to hire an intern or like a junior level guy, you always ask, like the HR people always ask the same questions, like give me one quality, one default of you, give me like where do you see yourself in 5 years, all those basic stupid questions. Sorry, but for me, like, they are useless in a way, and they're annoying. And like, I've done so many interviews before, and I was so annoyed by that. So I was like, okay, maybe I can take my revenge at the moment. So what I've done is I went to do a street interview with many founders inside Vivatech, like maybe 3 years ago. And I asked them those kind of questions, like if I was hiring CEOs. And it was so fun because they couldn't answer such simple questions because they aren't like used to that. Like, they're like, why are you asking me like my professional project or like what I see myself in 5 years or something like this? Like, that's weird. And I had those crazy reactions I was looking for. And for me, like, yeah, it was one of the funniest things I've done. What's other? I rode a bike on La Seine, so it's on water, and it was so fun to do also. So it was so hard. I think I published the video on Instagram. It went viral. I think it's nearly 1 million views, something like this.
Wow.
I just was like me struggling to get the bike on the water, but it's kind of funny. Just try that. If you can try that. Like, it's crazy.
That's insane.
All right, next time we're in Paris, we're going to be riding down.
Yeah, those are some big numbers as well. We're much better than our LinkedIn posts. They got like 80 likes, 1 million impressions. You're going to have to show
no, but you should start with something, and then virality comes when you do much stuff. Like, you cannot just publish. Like, it happens. You can have one post and it works. If it's Macron post, and if it's not the case, it's kind of complicated, but it's possible. Like, for me, there is many ways to do it.
Insane. I think we a slight tangent there, but I'd love to come back to Anomaly Space briefly and just understand like what's some of the coolest stuff that's come out of that. Like, I know you've got like cracked builders. I mean, like, yeah, I see like on some of the videos I've seen online, like people are just locked in, building together, both in person and also it's not just in person, it's online as well, right? You have like Discord, exactly. It's open to loads of countries in Europe. What's some of the coolest projects? I think I saw like a 15-year-old had like vibe coded something recently.
Yeah, so like we have a 15-year-old guy working on a game, so that's cool. We have a guy who is working on photo room, but for videos. So like he started by a video background remover, and this works. It's already like online.
Really cool.
We have some people working on a competitor to Cursor, and they started by rethinking how the idea should work based on AI this time. So they are like rethinking all the whole experience. We have someone who is working on crazy projects. It's when you go on the streets, you have in retail, like you have many screens with ads, and he created a system where he analyzed where people see inside the screen. So we optimize the attention of people on the ads, on the like physical ads. So
Wow, that's
same,
really
like
cool.
it's already working, and there are some clients he's scaling right now. We have some people working on a competitor to Eleven Labs, so on the model voice part. And so yeah, we have some crazy projects. It's still the beginning, so I think we again like we're so early right now. But I think the more we go, the more we're gonna have some more crazy projects. The problem that we have right now is like the level of ambition, and we are feeling that many founders don't think that they can do more than what they're already doing. And this is why we don't have big stuff right now, just because like they need confidence. They need someone who will like, oh, you can make more. And this is what we are trying to push.
And is that what you're trying to do? Is trying to inspire them to think bigger, build bigger?
Exactly.
Because that's hard.
Like for example, if I take the example of the guys who are working on like the new cursor, at the beginning, like they just made an extension to help developers do automatic debugging. And I was like, that's like cool, but that's not enough. Like guys, you can do something way bigger. Like why not? And then they pivoted. And they were like, hey, let's start by making a cursor competitor. Yeah, it feels crazy. They are 2.5 for now. I think they are recruiting right now their first employee. And I'm pretty confident they can make it. Like just a question of, again, confidence and just making founders believe that they can make more than what they think.
No, that's
and
amazing.
I feel like ambition is contagious in a way. We don't have that much ambition in Europe in general.
Yeah.
And I would love to bring that. That's why, again, anomalie for me, like that's the thing that we can bring the most is the culture and the ambition behind. And we feel like it's already working. We're still early for now. So would love to see what will happen in the next years. And if the next Waymo comes out of us, we are happy.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. And can I ask, like, what role are you trying to play? Are you trying to help them fundraise afterwards? Are you trying to, is your vision to kind of build like a YC demo day at some point? How are you going to help those companies take it to the next level?
Yeah. As I said, like for me, the most important thing that founders needs at the moment is someone who will take care of them in a way. And so it's like attention. This is like the YC model. Like you have a partner and you know that every time you have a problem, you can go see the partner and the partner will help you. We are trying to offer the same right now. So that's for me already valuable. And then for me, when you are a partner, you should do two things. One, if you can help immediately, do it. If you cannot, just do like an intro to someone else.
Yeah.
And so we can open a big network of people who can help them, or like ask on LinkedIn. We've started doing this and it's working in a way. So I think we're going to push that even further. Like, again, like just being like, every time you have a problem, you have like the anomaly space partner for you, and he can help you to get further. That's for the acceleration part. For the community part, we've seen that, and it's working also. It's more like peer-to-peer. And people are already helping people. Like, even like this morning, there is this someone inside the community who is working on a software for wine producers. And she was asking, like, do someone knows some people in Italy, because I'm going to Italy and I would like to meet with some wine producers. And a girl replied. She was like, I know this guy. You can go talk to him. And so it's like peer-to-peer, and it works. That's, for me, like the magic of the community. The magic of the accelerator is different. It's more like, okay, you have a partner that will help you like get even further, which is kind of different.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Look, we're running out of time. Before you go,
Yes.
we want to ask one last question. What cool French founders do you think we should be getting on ETS?
Operators, VCs also.
Yeah.
We want some cool people from France to tell us how great it is over there.
Someone I can help you with, or just like the coolest guy you can have?
The coolest guy we could have. Who should be like our number one French guest that we need to be aiming to get on in the next few months?
Good question. For me, I think if you can bring Xavier Niel. That's a big win. He's crazy and cool.
Yeah.
Who is that?
And like he was the guy behind Free, behind Station F, behind all that.
Oh, damn.
So
That would be insane, actually.
let's do it.
Station F founder.
yeah.
All right, we'll start.
Yeah.
We'll start our outbound campaign now.
Good place to start. Yeah, we'll clip this, send it to him in an email.
we know each other, but he didn't like when I was doing podcast that time. He didn't want to join me, so I was like, okay, so bad. But other than that, is there any cool, crazy founders I know? Like this? No. Maybe Thibaut. Thibaut is here, the guy behind eFounders, Hexa.
Yeah.
I think that's a cool dude.
Amazing.
What he's doing is good.
Let's do it. Let's get him on.
We can get outbounding.
Look, Adil, thank you so much for joining us. We'd love to have you. Yeah, like let's stay in touch. We're gonna
And one last thing.
Yeah.
For the founders, if you can bring Barbara Belvici, she's working on something called Interstellar Labs.
Nice.
That's crazy.
We'll put that down as well.
Okay, let's definitely do it.
That's 3. We got 3 amazing guests there.
Nice. All right. We'll definitely reach out to them.
Absolutely. Adil, thank you so
All right,
much.
Adil, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you a lot.
We'll be in touch. We'll be
Good
following
luck.
what you're building.
Go well.
Thanks.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Same. Yes. See you.
See you.